Okay, good. Literally 2 people. You know it's not 2 people. You know that's not the case. Every fucker says it in here. Yes, I have actually, Dan. I've been super busy this morning. You can only hear the music. Isn't that exactly what you wanted? Like, why are we complaining? Does he know his music? Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Dang flab it. The music? I've developed a lisp now as well. The music is soothing. There it is. It's to kind of cancel out my horrible whiny voice and subtle sultry tones. What the fuck is a sultry tone? I don't know, I've just heard that phrase been said before. The music is decent. Should I speak like Mike Tyson for the rest of the stream? Probably won't do that, actually, thinking about it. I bet he's gonna... Guys, am I muted? Don't, because you're actually gonna trip me out. That's what you're gonna do to me. Okay, chat, to continue with tier list season, this is the tier list that we cooked up last week, and we've got plenty of changes. Who the fuck is calling me? Go away. Completely threw off my flow there. Fuck off. I don't know who that is. Wait. Okay, so to continue with tier list season, this is the tier list that we cooked up last week. Now remember, this DPS tier list is based on power, and we have had plenty of changes, but also I've done much more testing, so I've seen how specs are actually performing, and I think that I underrated some last time, so we're going to give them a shuffle about to make sure that they are all in check and they're in the right place after the recent tuning and changes. Are you including the change from yesterday? Yes, sir. Of course. Otherwise, it would be pointless, wouldn't it? My Shadow Priest is dead, friend? Nah, you're good. You're all good. Thanks for the follows, gang. Oh no, I've got water in my glasses. Tank tier list. I don't really know much about the tanks, my friend. I tried to stick with DPS on the PTRs and betas. I feel like I want to do that intro again, man, to be honest. That's the 3rd time because of that fucker that called me. Who are you? Why am I being called? It's like I constantly get spam emails about my Shopify store as well, which is no longer active. And suddenly every fucker and then now wants to go on my store and wonders why it's down. Huh? What's up, Heretic? Is Void Weaver still better than Archon? I mean, we'll have to do more testing to find that out. I think the bridge has definitely the gap has definitely been bridged there. Sorry, because Void Weaver has taken quite a big hit, but we'll get onto it. Kira did a good tank list. I don't know if it's up to date. Yeah, I mean, this one is going to go on YouTube, like depending on how it goes. But I want to update my tier list every single week. Okay. Have you tried any org? Seen a few lists put it in S tier for Mythic Plus? Really? What's up, William? How's it going? Yeah, Demo's fucking blasting. And it did actually get some big changes yesterday as well. Got some bigly changes. Diabolist has been fucking turbo buffed. Right, so this is the tier list that we cooked up last week. This is in terms of power, and we're going to progressively update this tier list every week going forward until Season 3 launches. We just had some massive changes, and I've got to do more testing this week. So we'll see how the specs fare, and we'll see if they've changed any of their positions. Spoiler, they have. What's up, gangster? What's up, gangster? Right, so starting with Boomy then. I don't think it's any secret. We've heard all the Boomies crying. Boomy's tier set has been pretty gutted, unfortunately. Now, I think it's still in a decent spot. So ignore the sandbagging and ignore everyone saying that Boomy is completely dead, because it's not. It still has great damage outside of that. It's now also still bringing great priority damage and also AoE damage from the tier set. It just has been nerfed by quite a bit. So for that reason, I am going to move Boomy down into the A+ tier. We're going to leave it at the bottom for now. We'll see if any specs take the bottom spot for A+. But Boomy, A+ is still an amazing spot to be in for Season 3, right? Boomy's dead. No. No. Enhance was never S tier. Enhance is very good, my friend. Very, very good. AF, when they fix Soul Harvester, will be A+ for sure. Well, Soul Harvester got big buffs for AF last night, didn't it? Levin and Demo lock right now. Good stuff. Demo always seems to go under the radar. Demo's in a very, very, very good spot. But not better than all the S tier specs. I mean, hey, it is now. Well, maybe bar one. So next up, we've got the Frost Death Knight. Now, was it a week ago? This spec was buffed by a flat 10%. Don't know where that came from. I feel like Blizzard, did they do that off of the first week of raid testing? I'm not really sure. But that was not needed at all. It's now recently, last night, just been nerfed by 12% across the board. Definitely a warranted nerf. I didn't even realize. I knew the spec was broken. After playing with some Frost DKs that obviously knew their shit this week, I didn't realize how broken this spec was. And the gap here, like, it honestly, it almost needed like its own tier. It needed to be like an S+ tier, because the gap between these two was so large that even after these nerfs to Frost DK, I still think that Frost DK is top of the S tier, and probably, but maybe not, the best looking spec still going into Season 3. So we're going to keep the Frost DK firmly at the top of S tier for now, okay? Oh, shit. No, Frost DK is only S tier now. Rippers, what's up, cute? How's it going, family? Like, we're not just here for the tier list, are we? We're here to connect. We're here to talk like human beings, and we're not just here to rinse Vest for his tier list, even though he's fucking clueless, and then fuck off to the next streamer because you all prefer other streamers, right? I'm only here for the tier list. I can't stand you. Well, it's lucky I'm muted, isn't it? Can you please stop hyping Frost DK? Hey, listen, my bad, bub. My bad. I'm a tier list goblin. Hands up in chat if you're a tier list goblin, hey? How do I skip to the end of the video to see the updated tier list? Well, what you would do, Luna, is you would subscribe to the YouTube and then make sure you watch that video all the way through. And then you actually just watch it at the end. Cool, cool, cool. There's 3 of you. God damn it, Dan. God damn it. Well, like, although Frost DK is now dead, at least you can play Unholy, right? So, next to it, we're kind of just going to go through the list here and change them as we go, right? Okay, so Enhance is up next. Enhance has had very minor nerfs. It's had nerfs to Tempest and its secondary target damage. So I'm just going to leave it where it is. I think Enhance is still a very, very good spec. The gap was much larger before these recent DK nerfs, but now I think these two specs are firmly in the S tier. They're both very, very good specs. What's up, James? I'm getting there. Okay, we've literally just started. Do you think I've done the whole tier list in 16 minutes? No, I've got a yap first, don't I? No, Bev, I tend to only check out like and actually test and try out the DPS specs across betas and PTR cycles. So I leave the tanking to your tactics and your quasis and your dorkies and whoever else. I leave the healing to Jack and who else is who's another healer that covers everything? There's one that I always say, and I feel like I'm doing them a disservice by not saying their name. All good, James. I'll let you off. Sorphus was down bad yesterday as Enhanced. Really? It's only a small little nerf to Tempest. I think Enhanced is still going to be insane. What the hell, Red? Late and leaving early? What kind of madness is this? You clocking off early? Checking in late? The fuck? Mad Skills, yeah, Zuko plays as well. There's another big name. Growl. Growl, of course. Duh. Tempest nerf is a lot bigger than... Well, it's a sizable nerf, but... And, like, I know that Tempest is a lot of your damage as Enhanced, but I don't think it's enough to warrant it moving down. More like getting ready for PT. Holy, Red, let's go. Love to hear it. Don't you worry, Ches. Fury's made some massive gains, my friend. Oh, well, thanks for telling me now. Telling me that now, Seb. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, my guy. Yeah, you've missed it, Omega. You've missed it. The tier list has changed so much, my friend. How is Mage after the nerf of the tier sets? We'll get there, my friend. BM Hunter is up there with the nerfs yet? No, guys, I can't instantly do a tier list and cover 33 different specs at the tip of a hat. I'm working through it, okay? And next up, we have the Arcane Mage. Now, Arcane did get a flat 3% buff, but this was to compensate and offset for the big old nerfs that especially Spellslinger got for their tier set. You can't really reliably spend on Barrage like you used to. You used to get up to 20 stacks of Arcane Harmony and then be able to guarantee a Barrage basically your whole rotation as Arcane before. But this is definitely going to hurt his overall damage because it's not going to be able to spend on Barrages like it used to. I'm going to drop the Arcane Mage down to the top of the A+ tier. Still a very good spot to be in, nonetheless. Why you call Retri more fan since pressing spender after spender is now gone? What, in the melee videos? Ret's still fun. I still enjoy Ret. Yeah, I bet MOG. I'm not looking forward to playing Arcane. Is this Pokemon music? That actually did sound a bit Pokemon-y, didn't it? Was this in the group chat? Yeah, I mean, I still think Enhance is going to be in a great spot. Anyone got a link to the most recent buff/nerfs? Go to bluetracker.gg. That's where I feel like that's the easiest place to find them. And it's the most recent tuning, and you just got to scroll all the way down to the bottom. God damn it, you lot. Maybe I should just make a brand new tier list so that you guys don't think that I've already placed everything in 21 minutes. You rats. I actually don't know if I can read chat for the rest of this stream. I don't know if I can do it. Oh, true, Red. Well, if you guys would like to get live updates from Wowhead, join the Discord. We got a whole little Wowhead section in there for you. That'll ping every... Well, it doesn't ping, don't worry. But it will send a message every time Wowhead releases a new post. Art spammers in Disc, are we? I haven't seen any. The changes didn't do anything to the... Bro, what the hell? Okay, next up we got the Beast Mastery Hunter, and much like Boomy, it's kind of had its tier set gutted. I mean, I don't think the nerfs have been as bad for BM to its tier set. From what I've seen, Stampede is still doing like 15 to 20% of your overall, which is huge from a tier set. It's definitely hurt the spec, but I do still feel like it is pumping DPS. So I'm going to drop this down to the A+ tier as well. I'm going to slot this just in front of Boomy. I do think it's still outputting more damage than Boomy. And also, I do feel like I kind of underrated it last week. Like, it was disgusting last week. And I don't think I really realized how disgusting it was. Why are we crying about reading chat? Just stay with me a moment, Dubba, and you'll see for yourself. I don't need to explain it. Yeah, Arcane's dropped down for sure. It got 3% buff, but like that's... You're not really going to notice that much, right? But the changes to the tier set have definitely hurt the spec a lot. Is its prio still the same? What prio damage? Yeah. Yeah, you're just losing overall DPS because you're not being able to press barrage as much, basically. That's true, Scots. That's true. I'm just seeing Artie and Seb make love as usual in the chat, though. Sorry about that, Artie. Thank you, Kaio. I'm still actually, you know, working through it right now. Preferably one where the animated character is spitting at the viewer. What? Huh? Literally every 22 that was timed this week had an unholy DK in it. How the fuck is it beat? Fuck off. Wait, give me a second. Rogue buffs did nothing. No, Rogue got some nice buffs. We'll move on to Rogue soon. Yeah, silence, all of you. Never speak in this chat again. I don't mean it, okay? I don't mean it. I beg you make a new tier list, finish that one, and then compare it to the old one. I'm going to pull my hair out. No, we just have to wear it. We just have to crack on and ignore the YouTube. Wait, am I live on YouTube? Seb, am I live on YouTube? I don't want to check because you can see my internet. Okay, I am. I feel like I've definitely spoken to people in YouTube chat. Yeah, I have. Bloody idiot. Moving on then, we've got the Shadow Priest. So Shadow has had some pretty hefty nerfs to the tier set, which is definitely going to hurt their overall damage, going to hurt their Psychic Link damage specifically, and also their Prio and single target. They got some pretty sizable nerfs to Void Blast, as well as the buffed up Void Torrent from the tier set. So I think what this is basically going to do is bridge the gap between Void Weaver and Archon. I feel like Void Weaver might still slightly pull ahead, but this has definitely hurt their damage overall. I think it was kind of, I don't want to say a stretch, but I think it was generous to give Shadow S tier last week, maybe. But now it's definitely going to go down into the A plus tier, sorry. So we're going to drop it in just behind Arcane. He's never finishing this. Oh, it's going to be a long one. Oh, it's going to be a long one. You're live, but I'm lost as hell. Just joined. I feel like this is the best way, is it not? I don't know. Maybe I do want to do it differently. I mean, I feel like I'm just going to send it like this for now. It is the best way. Is it? Yeah, but then like as you go through, people are going to get confused like where I'm at, right? Don't get baited by morons. I mean, a moron can easily get baited by morons, right? It's like the blind leading the blind. Now we have the Havoc Demon Hunter, which did actually manage to dodge tuning this week, which is very nice for the spec. It's still looking to be very, very strong going into Season 3. Like I mentioned previously in the previous tier list, I do think that this spec could maybe be an S tier spec. I'm going to leave it where it is for now. But my god, this spec is pumping. It's doing all kinds of work on single target, AoE, prio damage. It's got it all. So solid A+, and it's probably going to stay at the top of A+. Yeah. See, they fucked over BM. BM's still solid. It's still very, very good. This is a fun tier list. No, but I will be doing a fun tier list soon. Maybe next week. Maybe next Friday. I'm going to do a tier list every Friday. Okay? Yeah, that's right, Chris. Hats off to you, champ. This is for Mythic Plus, Dead Neck. Just took a screenshot and can't believe this is the tier list. Oh no, I've turned into one of... Oh my god, somebody cancel this, man. What the frick? Whose was that, Crow? I don't think Enhanced Chamois beats it. I think Enhanced Chamois is very good. Chop chop, I want to play keys. If I were the Frost DK and be doing 1 million average DPS, how much would I do with a new one? Every Friday, we don't deserve such amazing content. How about maybe only once a month? No. You're the tier list biggest fan, aren't you, Omega? Right, Fire Mage. So I'm not actually super confident with where I'm going to be placing this. It's been all over the place recently with buffs and nerfs, specifically to Frostfire. Frostfire got buffed pretty heavily, and it's just constantly been nerfed since then. They have had some spec buffs to compensate, which is going to help with their already very, very strong single target. But I do think that Fire Mage is going to now end up playing Sun Fury and probably Flame Strike Sun Fury, which is going to hurt it in terms of not bringing prio damage anymore from the Ignite Fire Mage that it once was. But I think it's still going to be able to pump out overall DPS, and it's also bringing that single target DPS as well. So I'm going to keep Fire Mage in the A+ tier. I actually think I'm going to move it above Shadow Priest though, because I do think that Arcane and Fire were close before, and I think with the nerfs to Arcane, and if Fire goes Sun Fury, I think these are pretty interchangeable, and I want them to be next to each other. So they can do a bit of bonding, you know? To be honest, as much as I've seen today, Frost Mage seems better than Fire. Nah, I think Fire is still up there. It was mute. Can you say again about Shadow Priest? You can check the VOD or check the YouTube video, Ketty. Because, hey, listen, you want another excuse to watch me, right? Yeah, Balance received some pretty hefty nerfs, but the spec is definitely not dead. Always love to hear your voice. Oh, stop flirting with me. Should we do a kit and roll call real quick? There we go, Omega. There we go. No, let's stop. Let's stop this. Not happening, okay? We're not doing this. Sun Fury gameplay will feel a lot better with the buffs to base spells, even with the nerf to the tier set. Yeah, I mean, I was really enjoying Frostfire. I do love Frostfire Fire Mage, even though it feels slower than Sun Fury. But when you're playing Sun Fury, are you playing Unleashed Inferno? Fuck, we're overrun. Appreciate all the follows, gang. Thank you. 5 stream streak. Sorry, let's go, baby. Thank you. Okay, Demonology Warlock. Now, this has had some nerfs to the tier set, specifically for Soul Harvester, Diabolist, and we'll speak about this for Destro as well. Diabolist has been turbo juiced, so I would not be surprised if Diabolist became the play, but I think Soul Harvester is still going to be in a great spot. Like I mentioned last week, I think Demo is just going under the radar. I think this spec is pumping DPS, single target, AoE, cleave damage. It's always got damage as well. And I think that's also going to be helped by the Diabolist changes because all of your commanders have just been turbo buffed. So for that reason, I'm very happy to keep Demo exactly where it is. A strong A+ contender. I have actually seen some Frosty K's running two-handed, Nico. So yeah, I reckon so. Why Feral no S? Because this isn't an Aura tier list. Otherwise, Feral and... what other specs got Aura? Outlaw? It doesn't feel like shite. Org? No. We need to create its own tier for Org. When I played Frosty K, I was running with 2 one-handers, but more recently I've seen a lot more two-handers. I don't know what the play is. Diabolist is insane right now, yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I feel like the tier set for Diabolist was already doing a lot of work, and didn't they just double the damage from it or some shit? Bro, Outlaw not even that bad. You've changed your tune, haven't you? No, I think Outlaw's good in terms of performance now, but in terms of fun and gameplay, it's fucking trash. It's swamp ass. This is up to date. Yeah, this is completely up to date, Dubba. I've done the whole tier list already. No, Frosty K is still the king. Don't you worry. So Survival is next. This actually got no changes. But I do think I want to drop Survival down to the A tier. I think I overestimated it a bit. I think it's still a very good spec. And being in the A, especially at the top of A, is still a very, very good spot to be. But yeah, I don't know if survival is on par with these other specs that are going to stay in the A+ tier. No, this isn't fun to play tier list. I'm going to be doing a fun tier list, I think maybe next week. I can't remember exactly when I've got that scheduled in. But I'll be doing a tier list, some form of tier list every single Friday. Did they not buff? I thought they did buff, like the eye blast damage or something from the tier set, but maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember. Yeah, I wouldn't bother showing up to that one, Satino. Legolas, appreciate the follow. What is surprising, Warrior still no positive changes, so remains crap. I mean, Warrior did get buffed, it's just not enough, unfortunately. What's up, Legolas? Guys, please listen, this is a tier list of PvP based on what spec is the least fun versus when jungle cleave. Yes. Yeah, I heckin' love jungle cleave. What is that? That's Hunter... Warrior? Or is it Hunter Rogue? I can't remember. I promise you'll enjoy it if you learn Kier pre this tier set. Well, yeah, I like Outlaw in Season 2. It's just fucking dog shit in Season 3. You crazy fool. Weirdly enough, it's feral. Yeah, but a hunter could be in a jungle. Oh, what? It's a hunter and a feral. There we go. That makes sense. Yeah, Vesper's washed at PvP. Don't even worry about it. Yes, Frost is still S tier, my friend. It just recently had a 10% buff. So it's had a 2% nerf and some slight changes to the way that breath works. Excuse me, mate. I was 1.6 after spending the whole of MOP playing PvP, so I think I know what I'm talking about. Thank you, guys. Was the Frost DK generated today? I had something, but didn't find. Frost DK got nerfed by 12%. Breath got buffed by 20%, but the extension to breath was nerfed a little bit. So all I want to do for Marksmanship Hunter is move this to the top of A. I think I heavily underplaced this in my last ranking. I didn't realize how insane Marksmanship Hunter was. It's probably somewhere in the S tier, to be honest. It did last night get a 10% nerf across the board, which is definitely no bueno. But I do think that Marksmanship is still pumping damage. I think it's better than Survival and has been better than Survival. But yeah, I'm going to lock this in at the top of A for now. Can I just put MM in S tier, please? No, I'm not even a hunter, mate. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'll put them all in the D tier right freaking now. Was the Spell Slinger Frost heavily buffed with 10% all around? Frost was just buffed 10% across the board, but we're not there yet. Guys, you see what I'm doing here is I'm working through the tier list. You know? Well, there's still time for changes, Taras. Huh? Wait, what's your spec, Bamboo? Are you a feral? Did I make that up? I don't freaking know. So Elemental Shaman is next. I'm going to keep Ellie where it is. It didn't get any changes this tuning or this week around. It's still very cooldown reliant, but it still does incredible damage. So yeah, solid A tier for the Elemental Shaman. Let's move on to the Retribution Paladin then. So Ret received some large and in charge buffs last night, bringing its overall damage up across the board. But it's also looking like it's going to increase its single target damage, which is exactly what Ret needs. So it's looking a lot better now. This spec was already pumping the meters. It brings everything else. It just needs a bit more prio, a bit more single target. It's got a bit more single target this time around. So for the Retribution Paladin, I am going to place this bad boy in the A+ tier. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I can't deal with it. Is this tier list based on overall, or do you focus on more on single target or AoE? It's overall, yeah. It's everything. It's utility is involved, defensives are involved, single target, AoE, prio damage, cleave damage, everything. What kind of overall do you think a spec class would do? Yes. Mm-hmm. Where do you think it goes, Randall? Come on, tell me. Looks like a bad list. You look like a bad list, Crow. How about it? And now I'm going to go to the Chester Arms without you, mate. I'm going to go to the Chester Arms, take a photo, put it in the Discord, rub it in that you weren't there. So, like, S tier is 10 mil overall. Yeah, correct. A plus is 8 mil. A is 7. Yeah, there we go. So, that Frost DK from earlier had Frost DK in the D tier. Oh, you're going to Night Crow? You fucker. You fucking rat. I was wondering why there hadn't been a photo posted. The fuck is that about? Did you do Assassination already? Because that's kind of low. No, I haven't done Assa yet. We're getting there. Okay? Looks like a good list. Thank you, Eves. Not done yet. So, where are we? Destro is next. Wow. Destro got insane buffs to Hellcaller, but like specifically Black and Soul, which was already your top damage in dungeons, and it just got a 20% flat buff. So this spec was already going under the radar, I think. For Season 3, this spec was kind of pumping, but that's because of the dungeon pool, sorry. You're always doing mass AoE pulls, which is something that Destro shines in regardless of if it's got cooldowns or not. Black and Soul just got turbo juice, and also, like we were talking about earlier, Diabolist, I don't even know what they did to Diabolist. They just flat buffed bloody everything, and now this spec is going to be crazy. Yeah, you've got both tier sets, or both hero talents, and therefore tier sets looking very, very, very strong for Destro. I'm going to put it next to Demo. I don't know which side I want to do. Honestly, I think I'm going to go in front of Demo. Destro is now solidly placed in the A+ tier. This spec is looking disgusting with the recent buffs that it just got. He's already done survival 3 times. That's a good point, actually, Crow. Like, if you had a tier list long enough with enough tiers that it was the whole alphabet, then it wouldn't make sense that the S tier is at the top, right? Well, you did say that Destro and Demo are the losers on the fun meter, though. Not Demo. Not Demo. I said Af was. I really enjoy Demo. Gigapad Warlock spec in front of Chad single target spec. Listen, look at the dungeon pool. I know it's cringe. I'd have Demo on top right now. S would be pretty dog water if it was a long list, so logically A is better than S, so your list is wrong. Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you, though. But I'm just a product of society. Like, I don't know why S is on top, but it is. I'm just following blindly. Should we make our own tier names? What should we call the S tier, chat? Should we call it the Vesp tier? And then A+ could be like... I don't know, like the D tier could be like Seb, the Seb tier. The C tier could be like the Omega tier. A tier can be Arty, because it begins with A. Tier listing comes from Japan. S is their best grade in school. That's why S is top in our Western tier list. There you go. There's the law. That's what we've been waiting for. C for Crow. You think you're making C tier, buddy. You need a reality check, son. Svesp. Yeah, the S in Vesp, it stands for S tier. You don't want to know what the V stands for. Right, now we've got the Assassination Rogue. So this spec got flat damage buffs. Well, not flat damage buff, but it got buffs across the board for all of its individual abilities, except for Crimson Tempest. I feel like they're really trying to make this spec meta. They buffed it the previous week as well, didn't they? It was already pumping, so I'm just going to bump up the Assassination Rogue and put it in the A+ tier as well. As you can see, we've got a lot in A+. Like, I feel like class balance as a whole is looking real solid for Season 3. Crazy pin. I can't see the pin. They're causing anarchy in my Twitch chat and I can't even see it. What's going on right now? Venereal, does it? I don't know what that is. Nice one, Crow. Bet you're proud of yourself with that one, aren't you? Really hope rep stays A+ or even S. I feel like it's got a good shot, honestly. What's up, Patria? Thank you, sorry. I mean, it's like everyone's just here for the tier list. They don't actually give a fuck about this guy in the screen. They just want to see that their spec is in the S tier, and then they'll be on their merry way. They'll be like, good riddance, streamer. Thank you for your completely made up info. You must be right. I'll be on my way. And I'm still going to do no damage in Season 3. Oh, I don't mean it. I don't mean it. It just slipped out. I'm here for the handsome streamer. I don't even play this game. As everybody should be. Am I right, chat? Is this guy an ad? Yeah, what are we selling? And can you guys buy it so that I get rich? Please. Please. I'm on my knees at this point. Just put them all in A+ and call it a day. He's spitting right now. He's kind of spitting. Yeah, that's true. Why has nobody started a hype train? What the frick? To be fair, I don't play. I'm just here. See, the thing is, Crow, is like that might have. Well, it probably still wouldn't have worked. But what you've done is you've used the wrong kind of here. So yeah. What are we looking at? I'm always here for you. Don't know what these icons are. Patrick, you've just showed up and you might be my favorite viewer. What the hell? I tried gifting a sub, but it said it's disabled on this channel. Can somebody else try it? Hey, listen, I'm just reading the chat. Okay? What's up, Yuna? Boomy dead and I'm sad. You'll still be a Boomy, main. All in a place. Right, where are we at? Onto the Subtlety Rogue. So Sub got some buffs to Black Powder. I'm not sure that will really change anything. They got a slight buff to Nimble Flurry as well. So welcome AoE buffs, but not enough, in my opinion, to move its position. So we're going to keep Sub at the bottom of A tier for now. Jake, I'm sorry that I've scammed you out of an alert. I don't have alerts when I'm doing a tier list. Thank you very much for the gifted sub. Let's go, brother. At least somebody's trying out here, right? Thank you, broski. If you do 100 push-ups, I give 10 subs. Do we need that written out in a contract? See, like, I would get down and do 100 press-ups right now, but the problem is, it's the last couple of times that I've done press-ups. Oh shit, we actually got a hype train. What the hell? We manifested a hype train. Yuna with the prime. Let's go, my guy. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, last time I was doing press-ups, I was doing them on holiday, and every time I did them, they gave me a tension headache. So, and I, like, after having a migraine all last night, I'm not really feeling like I'm trying to tempt fate, you know? But it is 10 subs, so... Oh, holy shit, Omega cheered one bit, and it literally didn't even move the hype train. What the hell? Go Grunt with the tier 1. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate that a lot, broski. Honestly, both specs, Jake. Honestly, both specs. Oh my god, bit war, no way. Wait, let's bit war to 1 million bits, 1 bit at a time. Should we do that real quick? What will finish quicker, the bit train or Vesp's tier list? I don't know. I don't freaking know. Deadneck with the 1 gifted sub. Let's go, my friend. Thank you very much for the follow as well. But thank you very much for the gifted sub, my friend. Maybe you have too much muscle to do. Oh my god, 3 bits from Omega. Holy shit, he's making it rain today. It must be Friday. Maybe you just have too much. Wait, how do you know I have too much muscle? What's going on? Patria? Is it Patria or Patria? How do I say that? Didn't Frost DK get nerfed? It did. Yes, it did. Varys with the Prime. Oh, shit. We're actually hype training right now. Normally, we get to a level 1 hype train and it just dies off because nobody actually likes this streamer. Oh, my God. Seb's raised the bits by 2 bits. Holy fuck. Someone just fucking drop, like literally only to win the bit war and put these 2 in their place. Drop like 10,000 bits right now or some shit like that. I don't know. We need this bit war to end. Yeah, you know, it's fucking ridiculous. Do you prefer Twitch subs or YouTube subs? I mean, I only have 2 YouTube subs because I literally only just made it live. I don't know. I don't really know how it works. Twitch gets half of my sub. YouTube, I don't know what I get, to be honest. Yeah, Frost DK got some fucking fatty W's coming into this patch. Now Frost DK is perfect. Blizzard just needs to forget until midnight. There's Invictus DK. Oh my god, guys, I can't keep up with this bit train right now. It's fucking crazy out here. Right, so now we have the Frost Mage. So, Frost literally just got a 10% flat buff to its damage. Very good, very nice. Huge for this spec because it was already performing very well in all types of damage scenarios. And I do feel like I underrated this spec last week. It's got a very consistent damage profile regardless of the scenario. Single target, prio damage, mass AoE. It does it all. They did get some nerfs to both of their tier sets, but nothing too crazy, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm going to put Frost Mage in the top of A tier, just behind Marksmanship Hunter. Yeah, I haven't seen too much of Fire since the nerfs last night, but I think Fire might or could be maybe the best mage spec now. But I did say when I ranked these 2 next to each other that they are interchangeable. Oh my god. Will just doubling Seb like that. That's crazy. I'd hate it if this hype train and bit war carried on all stream, honestly. I'd hate that shit so much. Yeah, it is unfortunate that Fire is now looking like it's going to be playing Flame Strike instead of Ignite Fire Mage, because that does hurt its damage profile. We're getting on to Athlock, Vareth. Yeah, Fire single target is going to be fucking crazy. Which is a shame also that like it's not Ignite, because imagine carrying that into every single pack as well. And just deleting Prime Mobs. That'd be very nice. Again, much like the Frost Mage, I feel like I underrated Feral last week as well. I've got to test a bit more Feral on the PTR this week, and this spec is pumping. It brings great consistent damage. It also brings really nice single target as well, which I did not realize. Saberjaw just got a buff as well, so that might help a single target if you start playing that talent now and buffing up those ferocious bites even more. In terms of the single target damage, it does great priority damage in AoE as well, and crazy high burst. So I am going to move this spec up as well and place this in the A tier. Morph, appreciate the follow. Ruth, appreciate the follow. Thanks for all the bits, guys. Thanks, gang. Dorky set Org as S tier. Ah, Seb, have you realised what's happened now? I was wondering why people were saying that Org was in S tier. Should I just go and base my tier list off of Dorky's most recent video? Yeah, Mazza, for sure. Yeah, exactly, Wex, exactly. That's what we're saying. It shows that you can literally just fucking say anything, basically. as long as you got enough people watching, then people will just take it for gospel. Okay, continuing with the theme of me undervaluing and underappreciating specs last week, we've got the Unholy Death Knight. Now, last night, this got a lot of fixes to the bugs that it's had, which is going to help with its undeath damage, which is its tier set damage, and it also just got some bug fixes for the whole class and spec itself, which is definitely going to help the spec a tremendous amount. It was already pumping. It's still the king of AoE. We're seeing a lot of mass AoE in Season 3, so it's going to play into that perfectly, and the single target is actually better than I thought it was going to be as well from my testing this week. So I am going to also move the Unholy DK up to the A tier and slot that in just behind the Frost Mage. That's crazy, Dan. That's crazy that it's been that long. Why does it cap runic power permanently? I know, it feels dog shit from a gameplay perspective. But it's one of those where, like, I would rather be bursting wounds than pressing epidemic, but it feels awful overcapping on runic power by not pressing epidemic because I just want to burst wounds. Wounds need to explode upon death. That is what needs to happen. Dorky didn't make an actual tier list. He made, yeah, I know. That's what we're saying. Is people are coming in and saying that Org is S tier, but it's not. It's Dorky's video was if every class was tuned at like the same level in terms of DPS, then what specs would be the best. I haven't even watched it, but yeah. I do enjoy Unholy. I don't necessarily think that every spec needs a button like Tempest. I think that other specs can have like more consistently good button presses that don't feel as good as Tempest, but there's just lots of more of them. I think Unholy is fun. Does it even need a runic power spender? I don't know. Thanks for all the follows, people. Would you recommend for me Enhancement Shaman or Havoc? At DF, my main was Fury, but now I want to change class. I'd go Havoc. Jorg. Yeah, like maybe your Dark Transformation drains your runic power. I don't know. I don't freaking know. The problem with Unholy is that there's no middle ground, or it's dog shit, or it's super OP. They got to rework it. I don't necessarily think that's true. I think Unholy's in like a sort of middle ground, mid to higher ground spot right now. Yeah, and they just reworked it, bro. What the hell? Yeah, Havoc's super fun. I'm really enjoying Havoc in season season 3. I just saw what Artie said. I think it's quite dog shit. What, in terms of performance? I mean, it's definitely not dog shit. Right, where are we next? Okay, moving on to Outlaw. So Outlaw just got, again, hit with a 10% flat buff, which is really nice for the spec. It's going to be pumping now in the right hands, not in my hands. Yeah, Outlaw's looking good going into the next season. It's got a very consistent damage toolkit, which is always nice to bring. So I'm going to move up Outlaw to the A tier. I'm going to put it in front of Sub. Install it nicely in the bottom of A tier. Are you having private conversations in the direct messages? Yes, we are. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of hoping for, Kalo. But also, the Fury of the Aldrachi proc that you get, with the doubled slashes from that from the tier set, it basically feels like a mini Glaive Tempest every time you press Blade Dance, so that's nice. Oh, wait. Omega, how come you're not in the mod chat, bro? What's going on with that? Now we have the Arms Warrior. So Arms got a Bladestorm buff last night, so you probably take Bladestorm over Ravager now, but that's not going to change its placing in the slightest. Warrior still needs tremendous help. I'm going to keep Arms exactly where it is in the B tier, but we might see some specs overtake it. That being the Devastation Evoker. So I played with a few more devs recently, and they can actually output some great damage, both in terms of single target and also AoE. I'm still going to keep them in the B tier, but I am going to move them up. They did get a slight change to their Scale Commander tier set. I'm not actually sure if this is a buff or a nerf yet. I guess we'll have to see, but I don't think it's going to change its placing too much. And I think Dev is definitely top of B for now. Okay, it is a buff or it's a good change. Okay, nice. So the same applies to Org. That also got the change for Org Scale Commander tier set with the changes to the Pyre. It's doing more damage now, but I think you're able to drop less of them maybe, from what I gathered. Again, no changes in the recent tuning. Apart from that, I'm just going to keep Org pretty much where it is in the middle of the B tier. How's the arena tier list going? Good. We're almost at Dancing with the Stars comp, which is Boomy and Rogue, right, chat? Water, I wish I had that much impact. Listen, I don't. What's this? Oh my god, wait, what is... I haven't seen that AI video yet, Omega, and I'm not sure I ever want to see it, to be honest. Did they buff Blood DK or is it still bad? I didn't see any changes to Blood, I don't think. Dancing on Ice. Is that actually what that comp is called? Yeah, I have seen... What do you know what hero talent he's playing, Dan? I've seen Yagi pumping, but it is also Yagi, you know? Yagi diff and all that. Tier list looks exactly like Season 1 all over again. I mean, you make a good point with those two at the top. You asked if it was Sentinel or Dark Ranger because Dark Ranger got hit harder than Sentinel, but MM just got a flat 10% nerf across the board. Freak. Not putting Arcane in S tier is criminal. The tier set changed last night. Definitely going to hurt it. I believe so, Thin Lizzie. Yeah, I need to go and re-rank Arcane in a second, actually. What if I just what if I just do it this way and we just constantly go over and over it and I just make this never-ending tier list video that just is like an infinite money glitch and I just print money forever? How about that? All right, bro, we get it. We Discord DM. Is it such a flex? I think Dev would go in low A tier since they somewhat have funnel via scintillation and engulf. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to putting Devastation in the bottom of A, to be honest. But I'm going to leave it where it is for now. True, Dan. God, imagine what that would end up like by the end of that. Was the tier set creating degenerate barrage spam? Yeah. Which was fun, but apparently fun detected. We're not allowed to do that anymore. Seb, you don't comment on Vesp's videos anymore. What changed? I mean, he just started slacking, honestly. What's up, Zell? Is Frost DK easier to play than before? Breath is easier. I would say it's like similar in terms of difficulty. I guess easier because of the loss of death and decay as well, right? Frost is almost at retro levels of turning your brain off and just vibing in AoE, sadly, but it still have longer CD, so most vulnerable to mistakes on keys. I wouldn't say that Frost DK is as easy as Ret, no. It's an easy spec. Thanks for the follows, people. WTF, D&D is gone. You, Crit, clearly haven't watched my most recent video, and you just self-reported yourself, buddy. So go and change that. And you'll learn all about Frost DK and why it feels so goddamn good right now. I'm so happy Frost doesn't need D&D anymore. Yeah, man. That, like, I don't know why it's taken them so long to fucking change that. It's crazy. Jesus Christ. Right, so we have Affliction Warlock now. And again, I think I did underrate Affliction in the last placement. It was just after the single target buffs came in, which is something that AF needed. AF always struggles with single target. So those single target buffs were very welcome. And then since then, this spec has seen big buffs to both of the, well, both the tier sets, which is both hero talents, right? So they're just gaining damage across the board here. Also, where do I want to put this? But yeah, AF is just looking a lot more solid now. So we're going to bump this up to the A tier. I'm going to put this in just behind Survival. A solid A tier spec. Are you redoing this tier list at the end, including the changes from last night? Yeah, I am. Yeah, we're doing an hourly progressive tier list update with all the changes that are going on. But we're gonna redo the tier list. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, AF's doing a lot of damage, and it kind of lends itself to Season 3 as well, with a lot of its damage being baked into its mass AoE damage. I still don't think it has great single target, but I think the AoE can carry. Imagine you actually just did tier list for 3 hours each stream. I wonder if it would farm. New meta just dropped. And then after that, you'll do a tier list predicting changes for next week. Yes, exactly. And then we'll also do a tier list predicting what it's going to be like on launch. And then we're going to do a tier list today for midnight as well, actually. I'm feeling like it's probably about time. There's probably not going to be much more changes between now and midnight. So, yeah. The question is if Enhancement Shaman is easy or not. Enhance is, with Stormbringer, it's an easy spec to pick up and play, but there's lots of min-max when it comes to Enhance. Can you do a tier list of every tier list people have made so far for this patch? I think Dilly did that, didn't he? Do an inverted tier list based on utility, but in an alternate universe where all mobs are CC immune, but they take damage based on how much CC they receive. What in the fucking chat GPC? I love Frostfire Fire Mage, but Blizzard does not. Will it be viable after the nerfs? Yeah, I think it'll be viable, but I do think that some Fury is going to be better. Will Ellie be easy to play? Yeah, Elemental is a lot of Chain Lightning spam. Interchange between Ellie Blast and Earthquake as your finishers. Stormkeeper on cooldown. But is Frost DK still good after the nerfs? It's a question as old as time, isn't it, my friend? Windwalker... Wait, let me actually not do that. Windwalker is going to stay where it is at the bottom of B tier. Mystic Touch got nerfed back down to what it originally was, so that's going to hurt the spec. I'm not really sure what people are yapping about with the increased damage from Mystic Touch when it got up to like what was it, 8%? I don't know how that's going to make Windwalkers less appealing. I can't really remember exactly. I'm going to restart this actually. Never mind. I think at this point you should make an easier specs to play tier list video. I will be doing that. I'll be doing that. I'll be doing a fun tier list. I'll be doing it all. Windwalker, I'm going to keep exactly where it is. Mystic Touch got nerfed back down to 5% instead of the 8% that it previously got buffed to. It's still hard cap. It's not doing amazingly right now. So bottom of B tier for the Windwalker. And then Fury Warrior got insane buffs. Holy shit. Fury Warrior in S tier. Oh my god. Fury is meta. No. Fury got buffs to bolster its AoE damage but they didn't uncap them. Point and laugh. I'm going to move them up to the B tier, the bottom of B tier, but nothing is really going to change that much for this spec. It's just going to do a bit more damage to 5 targets while everything else is doing damage to everything. So that is my tier list update number 2. Like I said, we're going to be updating this every week after the tuning and changes, but that's what it's looking like so far. Frost DK is definitely at the top of S tier. I think Enhanced maybe could be A+ tier, but I'm going to leave it in S for now. And then we've got Fury and Windwalker still at the bottom, unfortunately. Frost DK's just got another 13% nerf. They're still S tier. Yup. Yes, they are. Frost DK got buffed by 10% the week before, and a few other buffs maybe as well. I can't really remember exactly. So it's just brought that back down. Frost DK was already insane. They also did buff Breath, but I don't know if that is just to purely compensate for the change to the extension of Breath, because your Breath's now only being extended by 0.8 seconds instead of 1 second whenever you use Killing Machine or Rhyme. But I feel like 20% buff to it sounds like it's too much. I feel like that is a buff overall. Oh, it's an overall nerf, really? 0.2 seconds makes that much of a difference. That's kind of wild. I would have thought Shadow got fucked from those nerfs. No, it's definitely been hurt. But I think Shadow's still very good. And also Archon's still good for Shadow as well. Unholy Sand Lane is looking kind of nasty now as well. They changed the 4 set and it's looking pretty juice. What is the tier set for Sand Lane? .2 seconds is fucking 8. No, 2 seconds is fucking ages, bro. That was like the literal first key he did though, so it might not be correct. Yeah, I mean, I feel like he would know though, right? BM Hunt's still looking pretty good. Yep. Yes, sir. BM's still looking very strong, my friend. Isn't 0.8 from 1 just 20%? Doesn't it even out? Oh. Wait a minute. He's cooking. He's cooking right now. I love you too, Swag. Can everybody say I love you, Vesp, in the chat, please? It'll make my day. People got Breath to last for over a minute on PTR. It had to be nerfed. Yeah, but that's kind of fun. Just nerf the damage. Or just leave it like it was. Thank you, Triple Tap. Only if you help fix Warriors. Uncap Fury and give Warriors Bloodlust and make Shockwave default to their toolkit and there you go. Now you can say it. I love you, Petco. No, wrong stream, bro. Wrong stream. 4 set increase the ghoul damage and infliction damage buff. Replace Blood Beast duration that does 2% overall. Yeah, nice. Fuck off, Omega. Off topic, but have you listened to the new Demencius music? No. What is Demencius? Do you think Fury could ever get put into at least A tier from blanket buffs alone? I mean, if they were doing enough damage, yeah, but they would have to do a lot of fucking damage, and they would only really be meta in a physical comp where you're pulling like smaller packs of mobs. AoE silence should be baseline. No taunt if not tank. I do think AoE silence could be baseline for Prot Warrior, yes. Yeah, nice one, Seb, nice one. Respect that. W Omega? Right, fucking get rid of that sword next to his name as well. Brick. Yep, somebody called me Petco. God damn it. Couldn't get into Sand Lane tanking. Oh, yeah, I wonder how Sand Lane feels. I always forget that that's a Blood DK swear. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Of course he did. Of course he did. It's alright, he won't know what he's missing out on. It's fine. He'll just play at a subpar level compared to what he could be playing if he used my player instead. Why is Ellie Shaman so far below as it was not nerfed while they nerfed a few classes? Is it so bad? A tier is still a very good spot to be in. It's just these specs either got buffs or maybe I underrated them or survival was higher before. It just looks like it's further pushed down A tier, which it is, but there were some specs that were above. Like marksmanship would have been above, survival would have been above, maybe feral would have been above. All I'm saying is I'm on her side. What did he say fuck me for? What did I do? Oh, no, yeah, okay. Yeah, so am I actually. Yeah, I mean, everyone that's watching Yagi today and seeing MM blasting, maybe MM is that good, but you've also got to remember it is Yagi. And also, these, what kind of key levels are they doing? I've got hair all over my hand because I had a haircut today. Everyone in chat, you've just said I love you, Vest. Why don't we say all at once, 3, 2, 1. Vest, your haircut looks really nice, mate. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let's go, baby. Oh, wait, that is not the WoW that I wanted to open. No, sorry. When does Season 3 start? Early August. Wait, I want to get rid of this one. Be gone, foul beast. Best for your haircut looks really nice, mate. Thank you, guys. Let's go, baby. Ah. Why are they buffing Warlock? I think Destro is fine to get some buffs. I think Demo is kind of cranking right now and nobody really knows about it, to be honest. Petco, how did you grow hair? Wait, why are we calling me Petco? Is it just because I did a tier list or what's up with that? W Unk hair 10 out of 8. Ah, what? So, oh wait, no. So I'm overperforming. Let's go. Just to understand the tier list, what would be the max key you could push? Would be any spec in the game. You can push key levels within like 2 or 3 of the highest keys that are being timed. There you go, Poke. Yeah, Rhett's looking fucking solid now. It was already solid, to be honest. They buffed Diabolist, which affects Demo too, which is already strong. I'm happy. I just don't get why they keep buffing Demo. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they will rein in Demo at some point, but like I feel like not many people play Demo, right? So they just don't get to see a lot of it. Demo was cranking because he was double dipping from Mastery. It's now fixed, so it needed. Yeah, but Demo. Yeah, well, to be fair, that is true. Demo was cranking because of the Soul Harvester bug. But now Diabolist has had some juicy fucking buffs, so I don't know, we will see. I mean, I can do a demo key now. Shall I run a demo key? What specs would you guys want to see me play after the recent changes? I forgot we have new dungeons. Oh yeah, we do. Demo doing well is nice. Shadow, Frosty K, do one demo, org. Get the fuck out of here with your org propaganda. We can play Echo Dome again. Let's go. What's up, Levy? Did you play Fire Mage? No, but I do want to test out Fire Mage. I do indeed. Wait, so if I share this, generate and copy link. Personalized links for content creators. So if I do that, maybe that saves it for me so I don't have to remake it next time. I don't freaking know right now. Right, well, it's lucky I can just X that poll off and never have to look at that fucking... Oh my god, it came back up. Stop this shit right now. Stop this tomfoolery at once. Guys, don't vote in the poll. Because every time you do it, it pops back up on my screen. And I don't want to see those fucking horrible letters next to each other. Thank you, bro. Right, let's do that. Right, so demo locks on the cards. Let's send a demo key. Let's do it. Do you think they will nerf the balance druid at the last minute? I'm thinking of leveling. They've already been nerfed, Levy. I think they're in a fine spot now. What's up, Ross? The Rostridge. Day 3 of asking for Mistweaver Monk, knowing damn well I won't get it. Well, at least you know, right? At least I'm not letting you down that much. No more nest here? No, sir. But it's still good. It still is very good. Right. Let's respect Demo. Let's get these two in. What dungeon shall we do, chat? We've got Priory, we've got Floodgate, we've got Echo Dome, we've got Dawnbreaker. Not doing Dawnbreaker. Don't even try it. And is there another dungeon that I'm missing? Arikara. Should we go Priory? Dawnbreaker's just not fun. Like, I will play Dawnbreaker, but it's just not fun to test out overalls. What stats do I want as Demo? I want Haste Mastery, right? Is that correct? Okay. Right. Let's go. Priory, Mythic Plus, plus 12. Let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Petco would never ignore his chat vote to play Org. Listen, I would play Org right now. Wait, actually, I want to test out Diabolist. Oh, shit. What did we used to play? I'd play Org, but my Evoker is currently level 72, maybe? Fuck that class. Really, ASAP Rust? Are you going to come heal us on Pistures, huh? Because then you might be able to tempt me. But if not, be gone, would ya? Wait, Best, you should watch the AI vid I sent you first for inspiration. Wait, why can I not see the leaderboard? Okay, never mind. We're good, we're good, we're good. Shit. Have I missed people? Wait, let me just give Seb a lead. Dawnbreaker. Where are my Demo homies at? Oh, I see what you're getting at now, ASAP Rust. Streets. Can I choose specific dungeons here? All dungeons. Let's go for like an Arikara, maybe? Big Haste Mastery crit, okay. Affliction. Destruction. Demonology. It's only 12. What about a Priory, maybe? We got a high Priory timed. That's a Destro. How's VDH feeling? You'll have to ask Seb for that one. Chief. Floodgate. The Flame. Destruction. God damn it. Ashland. Wait, when did this guy time? 1 week ago. Gross, gross, gross. Okay, we've got a team. We've got a squad assembled. Let me run on it over then. Priory. I need a build though. I need a build. I need a build. Don't know if the talents would have changed. I don't think they will have. Soul Harvester. Or Season 3 is dead. Who knows? Who freaking knows? I can't even look at runs. Yeah, I don't know. I want to go right. So let's just fucking send it. Okay. Summon Demonic Tyrant Grants, Diabolic Ritual. I think people used to play with that instead. Let's send that. How's my haste looking? 36%. Is that... That's with that, though. I feel like... Tick Dickler, help. Are my stats good now? 35% haste, 57% mastery. Let's summon some of this. We're not going to get a season 4. They're just going to go straight into midnight after. 1, 2, 3. We got scroll. Oh my god. Ping him. Okay. Crit a bit low, but basically fine. Well, should I play with an alchemical chaos flask, do you reckon? So I could do that, but I'm going to lose some haste for it. Wasn't season 4 confirmed in blue? I don't think so. As far as I'm aware, they're not doing a season 4 anymore. But yeah, they're not going to. It's season 3 is going to drop in August. It'll be like 6 months until midnight after that. It don't add up. Yeah, we got Legion remix, we got Mop, we've got there's something else as well, isn't there? Oh, player housing coming towards the end of the year. Right, so spending soul shards on damaging spells while your tyrant is active, which increases the... Is that the right one to be playing? I don't know.
5.
Let's get it.
4, 3.
What keys did I have? I had demo keys, didn't I? Let's summon up there. So we're checking out the new Diabolist changes for demo, because they juiced the frick out of this hero talent.
The expedition built the priory as a place.
We got lust. Yeah, we do. Nice. They quite heavily nerfed this dungeon as well, didn't they? Need to be careful here. Get myself back up there. That took so long to gather, I feel like. Guess I implode. Wait, those footmen. Holy shit, you can really feel that nerf to the footman's HP. That is wild. I'm dead. Let me see my breakdown. Oh my god, look at that wicked cleave damage. And eye blast as well. I actually haven't played Diabolist, Themo, or Destro yet. Yeah, there's not going to be a season 4. Oh, let's put that on the focus. Let's implode. I can't get over how quickly those footmen died. What the hell? What the helly? Of course. Right, let's send the dogs over. Oh no. Okay, I health bot. Huge stop. No! Did I get shot? I get fucking pot shot on that last tick. Are you crazy? I didn't see that trap in front of me. Isn't midnight coming like 1 year after the reveal? No, midnight's going to be like maybe February, March time, I would imagine. They have a whole, like, roadmap. But midnight announcement is what, end of August? Is that right? God, the Diabolist hero talents, the aesthetics from them and visual feedback is just perfect. Right, we send Tyrant. Send the dog again. Kind of pumped there. We kind of pumped. Yeah, look at this eye blast damage. Did the eye blast get 100% buff, or am I making that up? I don't know. Oh, that's a big implosion. We take that. Let me send Tyrant. I just feel like the damage that Demo is getting from tier sets is cracked. Like, look at that. I don't know what that free hand of Gul'dan is that I'm getting. Oh, is it the 19th of August? That's Gamescom, right? Okay, nice. I always feel like I've got cooldowns playing this. Kind of wild. It did, yeah. Yeah, I can't believe that Eye Blast got a 100% buff. That is so good. Oh! Were we meant to do this? I don't know about all this. I don't know about it. I messed up my damage here. I assume that when my hand of Gul'dan lights up like that, it means that I can just use it. I don't need the right amount of soul shards for it. Oh, I've missed a dog use. Gross. Oh. Thank you for all the follows, people, and I appreciate all the subs earlier when I was tier listing. Wait, what's the cooldown on this? Oh, it's 25 seconds. Did that change? I don't know. Oh. Okay. This is brave, I feel like. Okay, let's send it. Then we get a Tyrant. Use the defensive. God damn, Artie's pumping here. I think I overcommitted a defensive there. Gross. Yeah, Shadow Priest is still going to be absolutely fine. He's playing Void Weaver as well. Feels weird not getting 3 soul shards when I use my Tyrant. So used to playing Soul Harvester. I don't know if that does... Oh, okay, it doesn't do damage. Unlucky. Right, let's put out some more health stones here. They nuke Frost DK. Not really. Frost DK is still the best DPS in the game. I honestly have not touched Demonology since Kata, where it's 100% different spec. This pet stuff seems wild. Demo's so fun, man. Get the Charhound back out again. Oh, wow. We are pumping here. This is no lust as well. That's crazy. Double and lust. We send. Look at that eye blast damage. What the hell? Why did they buff that by 100%? I feel like it was already turbo blasting anyway. Oh, let's send this again. Oh, did I lose dogs for that? Spicy. You fucking rat.
Lasted a little longer.
I saw that last second going off. Oh, it was... Wait, it was the Sacred Toll that killed me, not the Fireball. I mean, I was dead either way. What's up, Sainsbury's? Yeah, Demo can be bursty if you're set up with the correct, like, imps. Let's put that on the focus. Oh my god, let's send that. Almost messed up there. A little bit of lag. Wait, is Dev still playing Firestorm? That's sick. I really like Firestorm for Dev. I'm getting random freezes, which is very spooky. Bank talking, am I right? New checkpoint in Priory. Yep, we got new checkpoints everywhere. It's super nice. My eye's watering, I think, because of the fan. We'll save that, actually. How did I just get 4 demonic claws out of that? Right, how's the single target looking? We're doing 4 mil single target, and that wasn't even our proper go. Kind of wild. You rascal. Okay, I guess I'm sending here. I'm just gonna send pot here as well. That's kind of crazy. I mean, obviously, Shadow Priest has been nerfed quite heavily, specifically on single target. But it's kind of wild that we're beating Shadow on single target here. I've definitely messed up my rotation as well. Yeah, if you got big implosion, you're super bursty with Demo. So what's that look like? Eye Blast, top damage. Eye Blast is definitely getting nerfed. That's fucking crazy.
From a place of contemplation to an uprising. Why? She has always preached of the strength of the Emperor's will, but to turn against us is madness.
Let's spread these dooms about. Big ruination. This is a scary spot for Demo to be in, though. Like, having both of your... I mean, I don't know about Soul Harvester after the nerfs last night, like the bug fixes, but having both of your top damages on both hero talents being your tier set, kind of a spooky spot to be in. I can't lie. Oh. Damn it, I just used Demonic Core during my Tyrant. I actually quite like Howl of Terror for CC. My tank trolling SMH my head. I always think that that lit up Hannah Gul'dan is going to be a free Hannah Gul'dan. They're theory crafting not playing Firestorm with a new 4 set as you want to be using globals on the 4 set instead of the Firestorm. I don't actually... What is the 4 set? That would be a shame. I really like Firestorm. What the fuck? Was that just Purification? Ain't no way, right? I'm dead. 07s. Okay, nice. Your tank is doing okay for someone who's never tanked before. Yeah. Wait, how do you know he's never tanked before? Or like maybe you can just tell, or what's going on? If you stay closer to the stairs, then the healer will have to struggle even more to heal you. What stairs are we yapping about? Are we doing... Hit that. I didn't send this. Oh, I missed my dogs, god damn it. I stun. Nice. Very nice. Look at that Chaos Salvo. That's so fucking sick, man. I shouldn't have imploded there. I only had like 6 imps. Nice knot. They've definitely changed the Charhound cooldown. When did that happen? Because that's kind of horrible. It kind of like desyncs your Tyrant from it. Eventually, I feel like. Is your Talent Master Summoner? Oh, okay. I don't remember it feeling like that before. Maybe I just didn't play with it? I don't know. Thank you, Lazy Lock. Issues with threat? On what? Demo? I haven't had any. Jesus. See, like, it's completely desynced now.
Four, three, two, one.
Right, I got everything put upstairs. This boss is kind of melting. W gate? Bro, I need more warning than that. What the helly? Okay, we send pot here. Oh, I got PI as well. This is lovely. Big implosion in there. Wallet.
Four, three, two, one.
Oh, I've overcapped there. Jesus, this thing pumps, man. Like, considering I had that horrible death at the start of the dungeon as well, still doing an over 8 mil overall. Look at that eye blast damage, 1.5 billion damage. Charhound doing work, Overlord doing work, the Pit Lord, the Mother of Chaos as well. My god, these Diabolist buffs are crazy. Nice. Right, chat, what spec do you want to see me play? Come on, talk to me. What do you want to see from me? Tell me. Reducing CD is a great help because you don't have to cast it immediately on CD to not desync. Yeah, I guess so, but then does it also not work the other way in that, like, if you delay it a bit, then eventually it's gonna unsync with your Tyrant? BM, Frost Mage, Frost DK, BM. A lot of you want to see BM. How much more Demo damages compared to Destro? I think they're both pretty similar. Nay, appreciate the follow. Thanks for all the follows, gang. How'd you like Frost DK? Maybe we should explore that. I do love it. I thoroughly enjoy it. How many of you have we got over at YouTube? I can't see it. Right, let me decide what I'm going to play here. Is there anything that's jumping out at me? 235. Holy. You guys really want to see BM, don't you? Not fussed about any of these. I'd be interested in some mage. But maybe not now. Frost DK as well. I wouldn't mind. What about MM instead of BM? Seb, Seb and Artie, I also feel like I need your input on something that I should play. Thank you for all the follows, people. Probably Frost DK. Okay, let's do some Frost DK, I think. Chat, I'm just going to go for a wee BRB. Then we'll send some Frost DK action. Where should we go? I don't know. One second, chat. I'm just heating up some food and grabbing some water. I'm torn with what I want to do, man, because I want to edit this tier list video and get it out ASAP. But I also want to I want to stream. I don't know. My swords scale up, don't they? Yeah, BRB. Nice one, Omega. Right, we're back, gang. Holy ASAP Russ, thank you so much for the sub, my dude. Right. Let's send that. Crit mastery, crit mastery. Crit mastery. I feel like I'm missing something here. Let's go with crit there. I think that was more like it. Okay, let's send Echo. Let's send, baby. Yeah, Seb, what do you... Because I've got to go out later. I feel like I should try and rush this tier list out, though, no? Is the idle trinket from Halls on the vendor? I haven't seen. Unfortunately. Can I use this at the same time? Chris, appreciate the follow. Yeah, I can. There we go. I don't feel like it's that much better than a Friday. Just after the tuning as well. Right, I'm ready. I think people have been playing two-handed recently, but I can't be asked to like faff about. So I'm just going to send two one-handers. Where's our evoker at? Frost Scythe, it's your new AoE spender. Instead of Death and Decay and Obliterate. Super nice. Is Frost hard to play? Nah, not really. I kind of like Glacial Spike. Kind of fuck with the animation. Use 14. Down 14, yeah. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Testing out some Deathbringer Frost after the recent nerfs last night. But this spec's still gonna be bloody good. Trying to remember how to open on this.
With our defenses down, there is nothing to keep the devourers out. My people stand
Right.
no chance.
Do this. Took me a second to get back into the swing of things there. Oh my god, Dev better than Frost DK? Holy. Dev S tier spec? Let's go.
The devourers seem to be coming from the enemy.
I don't know whether to use Obliterate and 2 target or not. What the helly? $25 mil. I didn't see what I got up to, but I definitely messed up my opener. Still don't like Frost Strike as an ability. I won't lie. Oh, there we go.
Look out! Something
Breath kind of
up.
pumping there. I wouldn't bother learning Frost DK right now, no. I mean, I'm sure it will help. I felt a little bit slower there. Alright, we'll save this rune weapon. Oh my god, what the hell did I just do to all those mics? I don't know. I don't know. Was that me? Was that Artie? I don't know. I pressed Reaper's Mark and everything just died. No, Shadow's still very good. Shadow is not dead.
Only the
What?
strongest survive.
Huh? Get us back up. Get us back in the game. There we go. As you can see though, Frost and Shadow still very much alive. Yeah, the feast duration got extended. Go Frost DK, Briscoe. Do Frost DK, my friend. This shit is turbo fun. Shadow is not bad, guys. Like, me and the dev just killed everything on the first pull before Artie could do anything. He's playing Void Weaver. I need to be careful with my aggro. I forget how bursty I am on this thing. Oh, where are we at? Hello, Val. How did the property inspection go? Was that today? Have I made that up? Pick that. There we go. Goddamn Glacial Advanced Pumps. Hey Jolene. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday, gang. It's almost the weekend. What's up, frontal? Man, I hate how inconsistent frontals feel now. Like, I feel like that doesn't have a sharp edge. I might be lying. Let's heal myself back up there.
Many. They seek the complete annihilation of this place.
Let's grip you in. And then let's delete this pack. Oh my god, I've got aggro.
All of this destruction for the traitors?
Oh no, guys, Frost DK's so dead. Oh no, what are we gonna do? The swamp ass spec. Surprisingly simple, let's go. And what time was that? Do I even want to know? Wait, have they moved the trash back here? What's going on? But like, why am I pumping so much here? I don't have my 1.5 minute go. Why am I doing so much more damn? I don't get it.
Have no time for this. Come on. These certain days follow no further. Get rid of him.
Oh. Armor's got knocked into that. Is Froster enhancement better? Frost is better. Frost is still the best spec in the game. The fact that this is after a flat 10% nerf is crazy. And I don't know if I could be doing even more damage if I was playing a two-hander instead of two one-handers. I don't know.
I need to get closer. I need to target something first.
How's the new Frost Breath work? So it extends off of your killing machines and also your rhyme procs, which you're getting a lot more consistently, so it's just easier to extend it. No, it's not. It's nothing to do with... Yeah, go for it. What'd they do to my boy? It's better than ever, my friend. Better than ever. Right. What do I want to do here? I kind of just want to pause for a second. I wish I had my damage off of rip. Holy shit. Oh my god. Disgusting. Disgusting. Illegal. Do that. Thanks for the follows, people. Perfectly lined up here. I don't know if I'm using Frost Scythe into targets or not. Thank you guys. gonna send a 45-second go here. I don't know if that's bad. But I'm gonna save my breath for the next ball. 20 seconds, we might be alright. How you like the new dungeon? I love this dungeon. I feel like it's the perfect balance of like, mobs do scary abilities that can be kicked, but there's not loads of them. There's like a few abilities, a few main abilities that you need to keep your eye on. Oh my god, we're beating Artie on single target there, on boss damage, and he had all of that funnel as well. God, and I didn't have pot, I didn't use my pot. I guess it wasn't up in time, maybe? This spec is so disgusting. What is that? Two target use obliterate. Okay. Appreciate that, Dan. I don't know why I've been so blind to see the killing machine tracker. I was complaining about it in my last Frost DK video. I can't crypt that in, can I? No. But it's so obvious to see when I got killing machine, but for some reason I just wasn't registering the graphic. I guess I just didn't know that that was what it was showing. I didn't mean to press that. Whoops-a-daisy. Have I tested Shadow? No, but we've got Artie testing Shadow right now, and it seems to be doing just fine. What's the big blue block bars on the left and right? That's killing machine, which buffs up my my rune spenders basically.
You built this place on the high temple of correct.
Built this city on rock and roll.
It was the only place our plans for the
This might not have been the mob to use my cooldowns on.
You have no right to this power. We did take it, but destroying the door will only hurt the rest.
I don't know if I got unlucky with Rhyme procs there or what that was, but just felt like I was getting no empowered rune weapons off. Gross. What's up, Bobo? What up, dog? Have you got anyone that isn't a healer main to try and test it yet to see if it really pumps? Unfortunately, beggars can't be choosers. So we've got to work with what we're given, I'm afraid. What am I dead to? I swear you cannot die on this spec. It's filthy. See, these totems are good because you can actually AoE them down. The fish sticks still work how the old totem used to work, and I hate it. Ow. I love this dungeon, man. You get a trim. Fresh trim acquired. I like your cut, G. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Oh, that is so gross. Fighting for my life with breath out here. Keep it up. What is that single target, man? I had to run away from the boss during my cooldowns. That's without lust as well. That, oh my god. What have they done to this thing? 12% nerf, by the way. Can I grab that? There we go. Oh, I just overcapped them. Killing machine. Whoops, a daisy. Thank you for all the follows, people. We just crushed 14.8k followers. We stream every day during the week. So I'll be off over the weekend. And then we're doing tier lists every Friday. We'll be doing fun tier lists. We'll be doing... Oh, I need to go grab that. We'll be doing easiest to hardest tier lists. We'll be doing it all. Exclamation mark YouTube in the chat if you want to go sub to the YouTube. Well on our way to 60k as well. Does that not actually do more damage? I'm not sure. Thank you, people. Phase with the prime. Thank you very much. Love that from you. Hope you have a great stream. I hope you'll have a great day, my friend, and a great weekend as well. Wow. So, I mean, considering I'm a bit rusty on Frost, I don't know if I'm meant to be using a two-hander as well. 8 mil overall. Gapping a beast of a Shadow Priest as well. And on single target too. And I definitely wasn't playing well on single target either. Glacial Advance on top still. Exterminate, Frost Scythe. Breath is now, I think, higher because of the 20% buff. Yeah. Frost doesn't care about no 12% nerfs. Bear with me, chat. Yeah, Frost DK dead after the nerfs. GG. Jolene Sim? Who is that? Yeah, the nerfs came in last night. We're safe. We're free. Yeah, that dungeon feels a lot better now for sure. Sorry, chat, 1 second. Did you try out the 3 rogue specs after the recent changes? Nah, I've literally just got on today. What other specs do you guys want to see me play, by the way? What was a single target spender in New Frost? Still Frost Strike, and that's That's the only button press that doesn't feel great, but it does obviously guarantee you killing machine, which allows you to use obliterate, which then allows you to keep up your breath, which is super nice. Affy demo, we already did demo and we were fucking slamming on it. Okay, let's send another key then. Right. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Do we want to test some mage maybe? Come on, guys. Tell me what you want to see. Dance, monkey, dance. I don't have a video about it, but you can always check out the VOD. Cross mage or MM. We could do MM, I guess. Sun Purifier got buffed. Windwalker, Ellie, Boomy. Bro, Arcane. I'm going to send Marksmanship, I think. I want to see this build that Yagi was playing. True, Val, true. Shame about the gameplay still. Right. Where are we at? Problem is I need mastery. He has sub only VODs, doesn't he? Oh, what, Yagi? Yeah. I mean, I think I know the build that he'll be playing. So that's all good. Right. I need mastery. And lots of it. Grab that. Grab that. Crit haste. We want more crit. Crit mastery. That's got crit haste on it. That's got heavy mastery on it. But that's got crit mastery. The hell's going on here? Okay, we send. Where do we go? So, should we just send another echo? Or I guess we could, I don't know. Crit, yeah, crit is king for MM, for sure.
Welcome, friend.
Oh, let's go echo again. This guy wants to go echo as well. I'm down to just send echo. It's nice and easy. Let's run it. Today's VOD. Okay, you missed it by like, what, half an hour maybe? Right. Oh, I need to go Sentinel as well. Wait. Grab all of these. Grab that. Wait, no, I don't want that. I want that. I want that. I want that. I want that. And lock and load as well. Okay. So let's see how MM's doing then. Let's whack on that. Crazy that you'd have 3 YouTube keys to bank and now you're only going to have 2. Wait, why? I also, like, I don't know if I've got time to get out YouTube keys at the moment. Back to back. Of course I will. I uploaded like 3 Echo Domes in a row. Freak. Sorry, I don't mean it. I want to test out double tap, actually.
Soul Scribe has betrayed us.
It's almost like that was the week when we only had Echo Dome. And when has it ever stopped me before? It's a good comparison of the specs, correct?
They must be
Any other insults you want? Or are you going to behave?
with our
Huh?
defenses down. There is nothing to keep the Devourers out. My people stand
Thanks,
no
Omega.
chance.
Got my cheerleader over there. Where's the healer at? I have to go, sorry. Oh, God. You think I can keep maining Asa? Yeah. Asa's looking very good. I think it's the best of the rogue specs right now. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I feel like Unholy is fucking good. Go Warlock, sorry. Go Warlock, my friend. Codin, thank you for the follow. Let's go, baby. Yeah, Lock's in a very good spot now anyway, as it is, so there's a lot of... Well, like, all specs are pumping for Lock. Demo or Destro, I feel like would be top for Warlock right now, to be honest. Af's good as well. Hunter's only A tier. I think I'm about to... I think BM's still A+. I think Survival's A. I feel like MM could be A+. I'm not sure. Wait, when was that? Ring doorbell. The demo's not too difficult. You just have to set up your tyrant windows well, and you're chilling. Hunter's still got pretty crazy damage, my friend. I wouldn't worry too much. Wait, what's going on? Sorry, chat. There we go. Got a healer. Very good, very nice. The deserter icon. A group full of them. Afi and Destro are still mid and Mythic Plus. That's not true for Season 3. Destro just got buffed a shit ton. App is also pumping. Yeah, it is. It is. Sorry, chat. I'm just trying to sort some shit out right now. Okay. Set Yagi's talents. Did you sub to him just to send that? Let's go. Oh, he did. He is playing. Oh, he's playing light ammo. Okay. Let's run out. Where's the healer at? I feel like this agenda of playing around a spec is such a gimmick these days. Well, yeah, I mean, it depends on how the dungeons are set up. Did you just kick him? It's a healer, bro. Oh my god. Let's wait around another 10 minutes. All the dungeons in season 3 are catered towards Destro. Go, go, go. Take, take, take. But numbers wise, it's falling behind Demo still. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Demo's in a very fucking good spot anyway, so if they both play Diabolist and Demo's going to be better, yeah, sure. But I think Destro's kind of going under the radar as it is anyway. I think Destro's like almost built for the season 3 dungeon pool. I honestly think it's kind of goat about. I don't know about you. It better have been for the best. Oh, what scary talent things? Bing, bing. Right, ready, check, let's go. What spec is this Evoker? I think he was playing Dev, yeah. Always play what you have fun or if you want in TGP. Yeah, I mean, you can play any spec and clear within the top, like, 2 or 3 key levels if you're a good player. Always play what you think is fun. But yeah, it's a different kettle of fish getting an invite.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, so how do I don't know actually how I open here.
Soulscribe has betrayed us.
Because if I
Brought down our defenses. And
I'll munch my
Wastelanders are destroying
double
the
tap.
zones. They must be stopped.
if I go volley
Down,
true
focus
shot,
down. There is nothing to keep the devourers out. My people stand no chance.
why did my trinket not go off? What's going on? God, I would have done so much more damage if my trinket went off. Oh, now my disengage isn't working. Nice.
The devourers seem to be coming from the annex. Stop them at the source, so we can return our attention to Soulscribe.
Maybe I'm multi-shot still on 2 target actually. Oh, hello Ash. I got a little haircut today just for you, buddy. Just so that you'd say that. And you've said it. So now I feel really good about myself. Thanks, mate. low back. God, these mobs love me, don't they? Right, so why is this not... Aha. That's why. Okay, nice.
Look out! Something is coming up.
Forehead huge. Show your facelift. That's what I thought, buddy.
It's calling more in.
Can I trick shot off of these? Nope. I'd love to be able to trick shot here. That is crazy. How can I not trick shot? Imagine if best palette low taper fade. That's actually what I've got.
Calling more in. Be careful. It's time to draw you in.
Okay, that's dead. That's what I say when I miss my trick shots after jumping off the crane on a high rise on MW2, mate. I get what you mean. Wait, what do you say? Imagine if best had a low taper fade.
It's calling more in.
And then you start screaming, you start squealing like a little piggy because you hit that insane 720 YY catwalk silent shot with a throwing knife, right? Oh, why can't I hit my trick shots? Yeah, I was wondering what the correlation there was, to be honest. Is Dark Ranger dead? I don't know, my friend. Did I just get a lock and load there? No? Okay. I don't know what the fuck happened there. How am I not getting a trick shot there? Bro. I just missed my ladder stall. Frick.
With that thing dead,
I'll check out some conduit
to the real problem.
Windwalk. I kind of want to test Shadowpan Windwalk when I play it again. Alright, let's put that on the focus. Single target even worse now from those nerfs. What for what? MM. Yeah, this single target's not seeming great. Oh, hello. Okay, this Spectre's some fucking disgusting AoE damage though. Wait, you have little friends following you around as an evoker now. That's pretty pog. You napped for 4 hours, supposed to be 1 hour, so now I need to get all my work done at 5 PM instead of lunchtime. Absolute bloody GG's. But it's the weekend, mate. What? What's that all about? Oh. An absolute travesty that I have not got a trick shot there. Can you stop TPing out when I'm trying to trick shot off of you? Brick. God damn.
They have brought
Okay.
so many. They
Oh.
seek the complete annihilation of this place.
Mm, 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 mm,
Your
mm,
pursuit
mm.
is pointless. Salhajar lives. My own stand. This place falls. All of this destruction.
Look at the state of these explosive shots. It's crazy work. More explosive shots. More of them. And even more of them. I love this shit. After watching some PTR streamers, it seems like a lot of DPS classes are really close. Yeah, I think tuning is in a good spot. Okay. Taylor, appreciate the follow.
Have no time for this. Cover. Be certain they follow no further.
Okay, nice, nice, nice. Havoc or Lock? I'd go Havoc. I love Havoc. How it plays right now. Assy with the prime straight after the follow. What a chat. Thank you so much. On you. Oh, I munched my precise shots there. Unlucko. That seems to be pumping on multi-target but single target. I think a single target is decent as well. My single target was fucking trash. God damn, the spec does pump though. Let's go for a steak in a minute. Oh, don't do that to me, Crow. Don't do it to me, please. I'm so jealous. I would devour that. And those chips that are just like soaked in the juice. Oh. Yeah, you better show a picture. Me and Jess will be waiting. What do you think about Warlock? Warlock just got some fatty buffs. Warlock's very strong right now. App is definitely the least strong of them, but App's still in a good spot as well. Timo and Destro are looking pretty fucking crackers. Thoughts on how they can make Outlaw more appealing? Higher chance to roll higher buffs. Basically take the tier 2 set. And make Killing Spree this massive AoE nuke. And then apart from that, I enjoy Outlaw apart from that. I definitely prefer the gameplay with HO. Oh no, we got another Arcane Blitz. No, Ret Pala's just got huge buffs as well. Ret Pala's looking very good. Hammer away! Maybe a single target isn't that good.
We have broken through. We
I don't know.
must restore the tribe.
Soul Harvester 2 set's not working, is it not? I haven't tested any Soul Harvester today. I don't even feel like the target cap's that big of a deal for Outlaw. Like, how many times are you actually pulling over 8 mobs, and how much can you, like, actually feel it? You know? I suppose you do pull very big in season 3, but I don't know, hitting 8 targets, you're hitting a majority of the targets. You'll never say that again. Yeah, 5 target cap, and that's on all of their abilities as well. That is fucking cooked. Have you seen the bug list for sub? No, but I feel like sub always has bugs, so it doesn't surprise me. What's up, left? Let's volley again. My god. I feel like all I can do is aim shot. When you get lucky with lock and load procs, all you do is aim shot and explosive shot. Oh man, MM's a good time. 38 bucks. Yeah, I mean, Rogue is just down bad. They have definitely forgotten about Rogue.
It was the only place our plans stood a chance of success.
Oh my god, what the hell was that?
Nothing but destruction. You have no right to this power. We did fail you.
How'd you get lock and load?
Destroying the dome will only
God, this should be some fatty explosive shot down. For those of you that are like wanting to play MM next season, it's in a bloody great spot. It's so fun to play, man. my god. What are we dying to? Is that the Consume Spirit? Not the Consume Spirit. Is that the Erratic Ritual? Right, let's kill. Oh, that. Oh, god, that is gross. House Hunter looking very good. BM got nerfed, but still looking very, very strong. I didn't realize how strong MM is looking. It definitely doesn't do great single target. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh my god, these fucking things are so annoying. That's crazy. And then Survival's in a very strong spot as well. Hunt's looking very good in general. Enhancer's definitely gotten easier over time. I wouldn't say... Nah, I feel... What's the hardest melee these days? Maybe Outlaw? I'd say. Enhance would still be, like... It's not an easy DPS. Yeah, I know, Luva, I know. Oh. Gross. Well, there goes all my cooldowns. I hate Outlaw phase. I hate it. I love it in season 2. I normally love Outlaw, but it feels like fucking ass in season 3. Artie, do you have cooldowns now? Should I send last or? Oh, he's lusting, I guess. Thank you for the follows, people. Oh, he's aspect to the cheetah here. Oh no, not this one. I wish Sentinel had good single target as well. Doing a storm kill, still kind of pumping single target. I mean, saying that, we are kind of blasting here. We're kind of keeping up, which is real nice. Oh, I don't have this engage. I think Sentinel might be better than Dark Ranger now, yeah. But I could be wrong. Nice, dude. Yeah, okay, so MM's still looking fucking cracked. Like, it's gonna fall off a little bit towards, like, higher keys, right? I don't know how much, though. Look at that, 42% aim shot damage. That's fucking wild. Yeah, but I feel like my single target there was really good compared to the other bosses. I'm not really sure what was going on there. Have you tried out Feral after this buff to Jaws? No, but I wasn't playing Jaws the last time I played Feral, but... And its single target was already great, so I'll be interested to see what the single target's like after. Divinitus with the Prime. Let's go, baby. Thank you very much, my friend. What's up, Spicy? Pros more lock and low procs. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that is it. Melios, thank you for the follow. Thank you for all the follows today, gang. You guys have crushed it. We're almost at 15k followers already. Thank you, thank you. How's Frostmage looking? I don't know, but that is going to be me done for the day, and I'll send you guys over to Billy so that you guys can actually see how Mage is looking, because I'm interested to see how Mage is looking after the changes last night. He's just topped an overall in an Arakara on Frostmage, so Frost is looking good. I don't know if Frost will be the best Mage spec. I feel like Fire could easily be the best Mage spec. I'm not sure. W Stream gang, holy moly. Thank you all for hanging out and watching even after the tier list. It means the world to me. You guys just chilling with me, vibing, shooting the shit. I feel like I wasn't that chatty or like talkative towards the end of the stream. That's my bad. I was kind of like debating halfway through, like, do I end stream now and get the tier list edited so that I can get it out tonight? But I just kind of sent it, like continued with the stream, and we're going to get the tier list edited tomorrow, hopefully, and then have that out over the weekend. And then also over at the YouTube, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube, I'll be uploading the top specs that are dominating in season 3. The top easiest specs that are dominating in season 3. I've got a whole video about that on the YouTube, so go drop me a sub over there. There's the Discord if you're not already inside the Discord. W Stream gang, have a lovely weekend. And I'll be back on Monday. We stream every day, 3 p.m. or sorry, 2-3 p.m. for a good few hours every day during the week. So I'll catch you guys in the next streams. Go say what's up to Billy. Peace out, people. Have a good one.